Hello, fellow Rainbow Network friends. It's Coach Hudson here, and I wanted to reach out to you. So we've got this amazing, spectacular, monumental, first of its kind event coming up next week, which is the launch of the Rainbow Network Bold. And it's been amazing so far, right? I mean, we've got well over 100 people who have committed to the entire class, which is fantastic. And we have 2,000 members, and I am pretty certain that there's more out there. And so here's what I want to do. I want to incentivize you guys and your giving hearts a little bit. So before I do that, though, I want you to think an opportunity for me. I was looking up some stats earlier, and I looked up what the average nationwide commission was. Now, I know for some of you it's going to be lower, for some of you it's going to be higher. That's what an average is. And yet, this is a big country, so I'm just giving you the average. The average per transaction commission is $11,000. Now, the average agent in Bold creates 11 transactions while they're with us in 2 months. All right. Now, again, that's an average. Some are less, some are more. $11,000 times 11 is a lot of 11s, by the way. It's $121,000. $121,000. So before that little voice in your head that rationalizes your not so positive thoughts, like before they kick off, dumb down for a minute, and I just want you to think, what would an extra $121,000 over the next few months, because they're not all going to close within the 2 months, right? Like between now and the end of the year, what would an extra $121,000 do for you? Like, actually, you can pause the video if you like. What would it do for you? What would it do for your business? What would it do for your personal life? What would it do for your loved ones, for your family? Like, money is good for the good that it can do, right? What could an extra $121,000 do for you? And if your commission is higher than that, I dare you to calculate what your commission times 11 is and still answer that question. And if your commission is lower than that, I dare you. Because guess what? Maybe it's only $50,000. Only? What would that extra 50,000? You get it, right? So I'm challenging you, like, actually think about that for a second. We're born into this world dreamers. Like, kids don't have limiting beliefs. Kids don't say, well, that won't work for me. Like, kids jump off buildings and we have to stop them because they think they can fly, right? Like, at some point between childhood and adulthood, a lot of us lose or diminish our ability to dream. So just like take a minute with that. What would that do for you? And if you're already a rather high producer and 11 doesn't sound like a lot, then you know your number is higher. I had an agent in one of my bolds at the end of last year, in October, and she was a like 50 unit a year producer. So like that's pretty solid business, right? And she took bold and she kind of came begrudgingly, like she was one of those people that didn't really want to be there. And her leadership convinced her, blah blah. So she came to me at step 7 to thank me, which is always nice from somebody who didn't want to be there initially. And she shared that she had created 37 transactions in 2 months. Now, her average production was 50 a year. So, like, whatever your production is, live in opportunity for a minute with me. So, go ahead and do that. You can pause and bask in that opportunity. Come back and finish the video, though. Okay, you're back. So, here's what I'm going to do. You guys seem to be very excited when we did a push towards the beginning of this launch, and I donated $20 per person up to a certain date to the LGBT housing initiative that we have, which is an amazing program. And if you've ever been in the room when a donation is given and a representative speaks about what it goes to, like I know you've cried. So it's a beautiful thing. So here's what I'd like to do. We'd already raised, gosh, it was 1,400 something dollars, which is amazing. I personally desire this to be the biggest bold we've ever had because I would like to show the world how the Rainbow Network shows up. This is an amazing group that I've been a part of for at least a decade, if not a little bit more than that. And I want to show our proponents how willing we are to grow and to invest in ourselves and our growth and our business. And I want to show our not proponents just how we show up and why this was so important for us to have. So I'm going to give a goal to the collective group, and I'm going to give two goals. All right. At this point, if you're thinking you should be in that room and you're not registered, register. If you're not sure, maybe you don't think you have the time, maybe you don't think you have the money, maybe you think you've done it enough times, you don't have, whatever it is, you could find 3 hours. And the first step of Bold is completely free. There is no obligation. It is going to be 3 hours long. And in that Bold, I'm going to give you techniques that you can employ into your business immediately. I'm going to give you money making activities that you can utilize immediately, things that you can change into paychecks, things that will allow you to earn more money in less time, which as a self employed person should always be our goal. How do I get more efficient at making money so I can have more freedom and just as much as financial freedom as I would like as well? My promise to you, look, I'm looking you in the eye. Ooh, I hit my glasses. When you join us for that first step to Bold, even if you decide you don't want to take the rest of Bold, you will leave with not just value and that you'll get a lovely mindset reset, you will leave with tangible value that you can take with you out into your business and out into your world that will bring you dividends for free. Or you may get to the end of class and be like, this was great and I want to be a part of the rest. Boom, then you can register and sign up then. So here are the two goals, all right? Goal number one is that I would like to get this first step to at least 250 people attending. Now we've got like 140 registered so far, right? So that's not that crazy. So if you sign up for first step, you're contributing to that. And this Tuesday from 2 to 5 Eastern, you can do the time zone math for you, 2 to 5 Eastern. When we hit on my screen on Zoom, when we hit 250 people or better, then we hit our goal, and I'm going to donate an extra $1,000 to the housing initiative. Okay. That's the first goal. The second goal, because I do want you to stay beyond first step, I want you to get the full benefit of Bold, which has changed my life and tens of thousands of agents' lives. When we hit 200 full Bold registrations, people who have paid and committed to attending all 7 sessions, when we do that, I'm going to donate another $1,000 to the housing initiative. So in total, because I know y'all are goal-oriented people, and I know you're going to jump on and help us raise money and help you make more money, we have an opportunity to donate $2,000 more to the housing initiative. So will you be a part of it? Will you join us for a free event that will give you tangible value that you can go take out into your world? I know you want to. So you should just do it. So here's what you can do. I'm going to put the registration link in the comments. Please know that this first step registration is just a Zoom registration because this is a digital Bold. So when you use your email, when you put in your email address, make sure it is the email address that is associated with your Zoom account. All right. Make sure it's connected to your Zoom. If you have any challenges, you reach out to me. If you're like, I don't want to do that, you can send me a private message with your name and your email, and I'll just get you signed up. Like, it's just not a big deal. All right. Let's invest time in our growth, slow down to speed up. And while we're doing so, let's continue to donate to a cause that does magical things for people who have nobody else out there fighting for them. And I know for a lot of us, we've been in that position before, being part of the lovely community that we are. So sign up, ask questions, reach out to me. If you PM me, I'm going to answer you. If you text me, I'm going to answer you. If you email me, I'm going to answer you. Don't be shy. I'm easy to deal with. If you have questions about this experience, I'll answer them. All right. So let's raise an extra $2,000. Let's have you make an extra $121,000 or whatever you calculated when you listened and paused. And let's have an amazing, amazing back half of this year. All right. I appreciate you. I'll talk to you soon.